So Python has something called lambda expressions. I did not know that Python has lambda expressions. I heard that C++ has lambda expressions, but in Python lambda expressions are just anonymous functions. So if we take a look at the code in our JavaScript, or in JavaScript, the way we write anonymous functions is like this. So this is an anonymous function in JavaScript. I don't know why it is showing an error, but this is an anonymous function. What we can do is we can turn this function to an anonymous function. And we can pass this function here instead of the add_to function. Okay. Yeah, we can pass this function here, and this is an anonymous function, and this should work. Let's run it. So we see that it works. What we can do is so in ES6 the way we write an anonymous function is like this, and we can get rid of the curly braces here because there's just one line of code here. So this is a perfectly working anonymous function. So just because we are not using this function over and over, we can basically write the function as an anonymous function, no problem. So yeah, so this works as well. So in Python, the way we write an anonymous function or lambda expression is we write the lambda keyword, then we take arguments. So let's say we are taking an argument called a, we add the number 2 to a. Okay, so this is an anonymous function, but how do we use it? So what we can do is we can assign this anonymous function to a variable called r, and let's try to print it. We can call this variable with an argument. Let's say we because this r, this variable, is just a reference to this anonymous function, so we can call this like this function as a normal function. So we pass the variable 2 and we execute it, and we see that this works perfectly. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. Another thing that we can do is, from our previous code, we can do is okay, so let's get rid of that. We can take this and we can print so paste it here. Paste it here instead of the function, and we can get rid of the function, or just let's get rid of it, and this should work like before. Instead of writing the function separately, a named function separately, we can just pass an anonymous function or a lambda expression here. Because we will not reuse it, we can do it without any problem. So we see that this works. So that was it about anonymous function.